Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the DraftSeal number DS14-26D. This is a flush bolt is what it is. A relatively new product from DraftSeal that they've just recently brought in, and this is a flush bolt. People will call and ask for DraftSeal flush bolts with installed or a part of their astragals that they make, but also separately because they have an astragal with a bolt and the bolt's broken, or maybe they no longer want the color of chrome. Yeah. A very typical sort of residential flush bolt. It's what's called a single route type flush bolt, even though you'd have to do two operations to make this work. It is very easy to make this work in a door. You just push that flat spring in, and then you're able to manipulate the bolt up into the locked position until you push it in and then pull it down, and it works just fine. They're saying that this isn't a satin chrome finish. It would also be complementary to nickel or stainless colors. I'm going to guess that this is just a zinc or maybe a Zamac piece of material. Let's go over some dimensions. The width, 3/4 inch, that's typical. The depth, about 9/16. The overall length is 12 inch. Okay. Now, the overall length on the back side is going to be about 11 5/8. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a 3/4 inch diameter router bit, how the factory does it, and you know, you're certainly going to do two preparations. You're going to take your router bit and you're going to pass that all the way down your door, and you're going to stop right at that, you know, 11 5/8 dimension, so that your 3/8 radius is going to give you that overall 12 inch. Okay. But the depth at which you're doing it is only the thickness of the plate. And actually, I would do that in reverse. Do this in reverse. Stand by. So the thickness is 0.121, so it's basically 1/8 of an inch thick. What I would do is I would take my router and I would come all the way down, and I would basically stop so that I'm coming right to here. I would then make the depth of my router bit to accommodate only this, and then I would just zip out this little portion, because I want this to sit on a shoulder. Now, I'm going to guess that the manufacturers don't do that at all, and it's mortised all the way out in that single operation. I personally would do it that way, so this is resting on the shoulder of the material, so that when I tighten it down, anyway, that's just how I would do it. Projection of the bolt, that's a common question that we get all the time. It's probably about 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch. Diameter of that bolt, 0.322 is the diameter of that bolt. Okay. It's going to include a very small little strike that's going to be surface mounted. That's incredibly thin, probably 25 thousandths of an inch is what that strike is. We'll just throw a tape measure on it. I won't remove it from the packaging. About 1.5 inches by about 5/8 of an inch. It's going to have 2 screw packs. The short ones are going to be for the strike plate. The longer screw pack, and there are 3 in there. I don't know why there are 3. Oh, because you need 3 screws. That would make sense. 1 down here, and then here and here as well. Okay. Very typical. Now, if you've got an 8-foot door, this is going to be on the tall side. You're going to need a step stool to get up to that 8-foot door. However, 6/8 or 7/0 are certainly going to be far more common than anything else. This client literally ordered 2 because they've got top and bottom. They want to replace them in their existing DraftSeal astragal is what it is. Now, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the DraftSeal products that we sell, but a link to the residential product catalog as well as the commercial product catalog. Those are definitely different product lines, and by all means, look in both. But if you're looking for an astragal for a residential pair of doors, you're not going to find it in the commercial catalog. If you're looking for, large saddle type thresholds, you're going to look for that in the commercial catalog. They are a Canadian weather stripping company. They have a lot of unique solutions. It can be difficult to get stuff out of DraftSeal only because they're out of country. They have a area of distribution point in Los Angeles, but they sure don't stock these. So there's a lead time because it has to go on the stock order. It has to come either from Canada to Los Angeles to us, or sometimes occasionally directly to us. This client's order for sure took 6 weeks to get because of the obstacles involved in ordering internationally. We have to assemble enough of an order to get an order moved in. However, the good news is it's exactly what the client wants. Sure, he had to wait a little bit of time, but he's getting exactly what he needs, and he will be thrilled when it's all said and done. If you have any questions on the DraftSeal, this is their DS14-2060 Flush Bolt or any other DraftSeal product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.